Hi, this is Lekgabo, the monistical nerd. In the previous video, we explored the kinds of savings accounts where you can keep your emergency fund. In this video, we will look at further examples where you can keep your emergency fund. When looking at places to keep your emergency fund, you will need to look at one principle, and that principle is that the fund should not be in a place where it is or there is a risk of losing a portion or the whole fund. Let's look at examples. The first example would be money market account. Well, you can put your emergency fund in a money market account because there's no risk of losing the capital amount or a portion thereof when deposited into it. The money market account is normally higher than the normal savings account in interest rates. It would therefore be ideal to put any of your emergency fund in this account. Another one is the call accounts. Now, this one, similar to the money market account, the call account does not risk losing your initial capital amount that you have deposited into it. Call accounts normally offer higher interest rates compared to the normal savings account. It is therefore ideal to put any of your emergency fund in this account. The other account is notice deposits. Notice deposits are normally restrictive, but they don't have a risk where you will lose your capital amount that you have deposited. When using notice deposit for any emergency fund, one has to be very careful. You don't want to put your emergency fund in a notice deposit where you will only have access to the money after a week or 2 weeks or 32 days or 90 days and more in any other way. So in this way, it means that you have put your money in a place where you have locked your funds and you can't access it during emergencies, which is not ideal. If you are using this facility, then it is no more an emergency fund. It is just a fund that you have built and you are saving that fund in a notice account. Remember, emergency funds need to be available urgently. Therefore, when using notice deposit for emergency funds, you need to at least use those that will make your money available within 24 hours, but not less than a few days. You should also avoid putting your emergency fund into a long notice deposit, hoping that when an emergency hits, you will just ask for an immediate access. Now, this is counterproductive if you're doing that, because the bank will charge you penalties for early withdrawals because you will not be abiding by the notice deposit requirements and days as per the terms and conditions. For instance, if you put it into a 32 days notice and then you request for it to be available to you immediately, the bank will give it to you, but they will charge penalties for that. I know that one can say that it's fine paying penalties because you have earned interest on it, but you should remember and you should also be careful of that mindset because the penalty fees are going to eat on your interest that you have accumulated in it. And remember that the interest is taxable. You still have to pay tax on the interest you have gained after the related tax rules and exemptions have been applied. In this regard, you will see that your net end interest would be lower when withdrawing earlier. So I would not advise for this option where you are withdrawing your notice deposit earlier because you're pretty much eating on your interest. Therefore, the crux of the matter is you can use a notice deposit, but please be careful and choose a shorter period of notice deposit, ideally within 24 hours, but not more than a few days. Remember, for a proper emergency fund, you need to build a household fund, an operational fund, and then build a core emergency fund. Therefore, it would not be a good idea to put the household fund and the operational fund in a notice deposit, because these funds are for emergencies that normally happens on regular basis. Therefore, if you choose to have a notice deposit for emergency, then it should only have your core emergency fund and not the other funds, and with lower notice period as possible. Remember, information shared in this content is for educational and informational purposes only and does not constitute financial advice. Always consult a qualified financial advisor before making any financial decisions. Lekgabo, the moneystical nerd, making money and sense not mysterious. Thank you for watching. Follow, like, and subscribe for more.